Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8-ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. Hello, Aquarius. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in Aquarius. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now, without further ado, let's start the reading. We're going to get started now. I know most of you aren't used to readers reading the North Node, and I was guided to read on the North Node, and I try to make sure I listen to my intuition when that happens. But we also, underestimate our North Node. We need to pay more attention to that. So that is our true destiny. So I was guided to go ahead and read on the North Nodes. I included this in it. Now, we have the Magician in reverse. And this is the Stranger Things tarot, as you see. I'm also feeling a little bit of shortness of breath. So somebody might be having problems catching their breath a lot. You need to get that checked out, possibly, by a doctor. Of course, let the doctor decide. I'm not feeling that, so I'm going to take it. That was too many cards anyway. We have the Lovers. Too many. Give it back. Okay. The Knight of Scoops, which is the Knight of Pentacles in the normal tarot. And the King of Scoops, which is the King of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Dice, which is the Queen of Swords. So definitely your energy. And it can be King of Swords as well. Take it however it resonates with you. Okay, now let's start with the Magician in reverse. Something is not going in the way that you wanted to. Whether you're trying to manifest something or create something of some sort. You might resonate with the Gemini reading too. It seems like the air signs are really kind of somehow connected. So I'm picking up, apparently, a lot of the air signs are really on the same page to a certain degree right now, for whatever reason. It's what I'm picking up. Because I was also picking up with the Libra reading that, they might have got something out of that, even though the cards are not laid out the same. And I did clear out the energy really well before moving on to each one too. So I'm picking up someone in your energy too could have been trying to manipulate, whether they're trying to manipulate you or a situation to go in their favor when it comes to you. And I'm picking up with this right here. Some clues you need to pay attention to in this situation that would help you to write things and write the magician in the right way. I'm also picking up red flags that maybe you've missed, and you need to go back over the situation so you can see any red flags or red tape you might have missed. And then we have the Lovers. So, again, that's more Gemini energy. Maybe you've somehow been connected, even though I was picking up a totally different energy far as in that reading. It was more fire and water. But considering you want to always keep in mind your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and considering I'm reading the North Node because I feel guided to, somehow you might have all of these certain elements that might work in that. You'll know if you feel guided to go look at the Gemini reading. But the Lovers is also, especially when you got the Knight of Scoops and the King of Scoops. Okay. Okay. Everybody seems to be getting a new and an old situation. What do you expect, though? Again, as I said with the Libra reading, is Mercury retrograde. So you're going to have a mixture of the old and the new. So, I'm picking up, there's a choice. The reason why you're feeling, I feel like you're not on top of your game. And I don't mean like a player's game, like a game, like on top of things. So right now, you're not really interested in love, but you have two people that are interested in you. But that's really the last thing on your mind, especially when you have the Queen of Dice over here, which is the Queen of Swords. So you're just ready for keeping the sword out. There is no cup here, and nowhere here other than just the Lovers. So and plus the Lovers can also represent a choice that needs to be made. So between a Knight of Scoops and a Knight of Scoops, King of Scoops, which is Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So someone might be taking their time. Someone might be much younger than you, while the other one could be your age or a bit older, that are into you. And part of the reason why I'm picking up that they both see the uniqueness in you, because this card makes me think of uniqueness. That you're different, which Aquarius, of course, Aquarius tend to be a different. You know, I mean that in a negative way, obviously. I mean in a good way. You're just different. So these two people, whether it's male or female, take it however resonates with you, because this again could be a king or queen of swords. I'm trying to see what else I'm picking up here. This one I'm picking up a bit annoyed because of the look he has on his face. While this one is preoccupied. So this one right here wouldn't care less whether they really get your attention or not. But this one right here, they're getting a little annoyed because maybe they can't get your attention the way they want to, is what I'm picking up. And you're just doing your own thing is what I'm getting here. You're just like, can't be bothered. Matter of fact, with these, trying to figure out, that looks more like puzzles, I think, than books. But I picked up books for a reason. Maybe you're more involved in your studies or some kind of intellectual endeavor, and that this really is just the last thing on your mind. You really don't even care, but somehow you've gotten caught up in the middle is what I'm picking up. I feel like I'm guided to take another card, see what needs to be said here. What is the advice that's needed over this situation? We have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, since that's in reverse as well, you need to right yourself so that way you can connect to your higher self on a spiritual level. Because somehow, even though you're more concentrated on the intellectual things, which again, being an air sign, of course you're going to be more on the intellectual side. But you need to get more connected on your spiritual side and connect to your higher self through meditation or some form of spiritual endeavor, and get out of your head. So perhaps you're just too much in your head, and you might not even notice that there are people who have their eye on you because you're so much in your head. So it's not necessarily you're not, it could be that you're not necessarily not wanting love, you're just so much in your head that you don't take notice. So try to connect to your higher self and do some meditation and try to bring yourself back to a spiritual level, not just in your head. Meditation will help get you out of your head space and clear your head. Even go on a walk will really help clear your head. Now we're going to move on to the Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Cards are so big compared to my hands. And then we have Heart Chakra, unfurling back to love. So, with that being underneath that, you need to work on your heart chakra as well. Because no wonder you're just not in your feelings at all, and just in your head, because you need to work on your heart space. So connect to your higher self and center yourself and get back into your heart space on a soul level is the advice here. So whether you were trying not to be disinvolved in love matters or not, you're not going to be able to line up being in just your head. We have unique gifts and picking up more on that uniqueness that I was picking up. So you have some uniqueness about you when it comes to your gifts or what you have to offer. Excuse that. And I'm getting praying mantis with this. So if you get into meditation or prayer, this will help you make a decision on how you should use those gifts. When I'm picking up this being underneath the Lovers with a choice. And doing what's best for you. So by getting connected to your on a spiritual level and meditating, connecting to your higher self and your heart space and your soul on a soul level too, you'll be able to get connected to your unique gifts if you haven't already, or to better utilize them. So the advice is to definitely do that. But the reason why I'm picking up past energy is because I'm picking up more of a past person in this situation here, as this is a new. But I'm picking up, especially with the Knight, being a Knight, this is a passing phase. So it depends on if you want something lasting or not, whether you to choose a Knight or a King. A fly-by-night or something lasting. Of course, the choice is yours once you finally get in the right frame to be in alignment for love, which is getting more out of your head and more into your heart space and connected to your higher self and on a soul level. We have Aether, the seamless, unspeakable. So this being underneath the Knight of Scoops, which is the Knight of Pentacles. There might be something unspeakable about this situation. So you might want to really dive deep into a meditative state to tap more into your inner wisdom before. Again, I was picking up fly-by-night energy, especially it's a night, so obviously that can definitely be the case. And it's definitely the slowest night of out of the deck, out of the tarot. And we have endless opportunities. Okay. This is definitely indicating this would be a better choice if you were to go ahead and allow yourself to be open to love. Because the opportunities with this situation not mean like an opportunity, like you have an opportunity in that way. Like things together would have an endless possibilities is what I'm picking up. While this will have some unspeakable situations that's just depends on if you're just looking for something casual just to pass the time or something sensible and lasting or not. So the choice is yours to whether you want which one you want on that. But considering this is past energy, this is obviously someone you dealt with in your past, and it's going to resurface or just recently resurfaced, versus a new person that presented themselves, but they're getting a bit annoyed over here, because I'm picking up annoyance with this look and him crossing his arms like that. So he's a patient person, obviously, being a King of Scoops, which is the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. But they too can also lose their patience at times if you feel like they're not going to ever get anywhere with you, or lose their patience, obviously. I mean, everybody can have that. So I'm going to see if I'm getting anything overall before closing out the reading. I'm picking up here, possibly some of you might be thinking about or are studying geometry. And if you're not, that if you've been thinking on it, that this is your sign that that would be good for you, because you would excel in it. I'm also picking up you have a great imagination, which really goes well with this unique gifts. And I'm picking up a lot of blues in this. So perhaps blue's your favorite color is what I'm picking up. And by going ahead and doing meditation and connecting more to your heart and soul space and your higher self, this will be very transformative for you. That's what I'm picking up with all these butterflies and this bubbles. And it'll open your mind up more to the endless opportunities coming your way. I'm also picking up with this cup in her hand. Perhaps in your younger days, you might have worked at a fast food industry. And now with this here, with this watch, I'm picking up maybe now you're a manager of some sort. Whether it's the fast food industry or some other form of something like retail or anything at that matter. I'm also picking up and heard in hotel manager, possibly even, or maybe that's what you're studying in business, to become a hotel manager, so you can to manage hotels or be a hotel owner. And that's something that would be endless opportunities for you and do well in. Let's see if there's anything else I'm getting. My left ear's ringing. From that, I'm getting you have many distractions. So even though you get in your head a lot, you also have a lot of distractions that come your way. Whether it's this right here that I'm picking up or something, but you getting into meditation, that will also help with that. And then with the dragonfly, I'm picking up, you have many blessings coming in for you too, with this endless opportunities. Ooh, excuse that, my stomach's growling. Probably heard that. I've already fed you. You can eat later. Anyway, let's see. I'm picking this up here too. This ice cream. So maybe you might have worked at Dairy Queen, or someone you close to works at Dairy Queen. Maybe this person you're connected to from the past works at Dairy Queen, or you've managed a Dairy Queen restaurant. That's what I'm picking up from that. That's all I'm getting from the reading. I hope this gave you some kind of clarification of some sort and help you out in helping you make better decisions and get it out of your head more, and to see things and being in the moment. I'm also picking up be more in the moment, not in the past or the future, but in the moment, and appreciate being in the moment more. And then that's where you're going to really find more of your appreciations in life itself. So don't just always think ahead or thinking back. Try your best to bring yourself more in the moment. And this is really what's going to also help connect you more to your heart space and your higher self by doing so. But anyway, that's all I'm getting from the reading. So be sure to turn on the notification bell so you know each and every time I upload a new video. And like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.